Okay, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation you Akim out there that puts this word of truth and sincerity. Amen. We're in the year of prophecy, the year 2020. We're in the 18th day of the 7th month of the year of prophecy, and prophecy is still coming to pass. So what we're going to do is go into the book of Joel, 2nd chapter, the 1st verse. Abba Batazayu Akim out there will be edified, man.
Sorry. All right, this is Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion.
And that's what we do. We blowing the trumpet in Zion, man. We out here proclaiming the names of the Lord, out here pushing his prophecies on the highways and the byways. And after we leave up the highways and the byways, we on social media pushing the word, putting by videos, man, throughout the week, man, doing sit-downs, man, doing our side shows, edifying the hope for the elect, man, condemning Esau, condemning the 2/3 of you Negroes and Spanish Native Americans, man. Go ahead, bro.
And sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
And we sounded that alarm, man. That alarm is this truth, man. We pushing what's going to come to pass, man, all the prophecies. On down to pestilence, microchipping, martial law, upwards of the people, sedition among men. We telling you these things, man. You see these things coming to pass, man. Earthquakes, famine, the lack of bread. We telling you these things, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Let all of the inhabitants of the land tremble. Not too many people trembling, man, when they hear the word of the Most High. But now you have people, Esau, the elites of Esau, they trembling. Why? Because they see that everything we saying is coming to pass. Because when the Most High begin to destroy a kingdom, he sends his prophets to warn his people within that kingdom. And Esau know that because he got all the records.
That's right.
Yeah, bro.
Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
And that's what we do. We blowing the trumpet and we sounding an alarm that America's going to be destroyed. The land is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. Also concentrated fire from them chariots when Yahweh shall crack them skies. We telling you, we blowing the alarm, man. It's going to be uprising of the people. It's going to be martial law. Women going to be getting raped. All kind of hell's going to break loose, man. We telling you these things. Yeah, bro.
That's right. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. But everybody is not trembling because you got 2/3 of these Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, they in the time of mirth, man. They think we in the time of mirth. They want to celebrate. They want to barbecue. They want to have a good time. They want everything to go back to normal so they can go back to the clubs and shake their ass and shit.
Yeah.
Things ain't going back to normal, man. This is the new normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
For the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
For the day of the Lord cometh. What's the day of the Lord, man? Concentrated fire from them chariots. When Yahweh shall crack them skies. Thermal, nuclear destruction. When Yahweh shall, when the Most High Yahweh put the spirit on these nations pursuant to Jeremiah 50:9, man. That assembly of great nations to come up against Babylon, man. Which is America. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. A day of darkness and of gloominess.
A day of darkness and gloominess. Because once them thermonuclear missiles hit, it's going to be a day of darkness and gloominess, man. It's not going to be a day of sunshine, man. Because the missiles, that mushroom clouds are going to block out the sun, man. Yeah, bro.
Chariots going to blot out the sun, too.
Exactly, bro.
A day of clouds and of thick darkness.
A day of clouds representing them chariots. Also, that thick darkness represent that mushroom cloud, man. Also, them chariots covering the skies. Okay, bro.
As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong.
As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and the strong. It's not talking about a great people. It's talking about thermonuclear missiles, man. The missiles that's going to be shot off from different countries, man. That assembly of great nations, man. Jeremiah 50:9 on down, man. That's what it's talking about. To the assembly of great nations that's going to shoot off missiles, man. See, the missiles, them arrows represent, it's like an allegory or how can I say, it's like an allegory for people, but it's not really people. It's talking about ICBM nuclear missiles. Yeah, bro.
There have not been ever the like. Neither shall. Let me start at the top again. A great people and a strong.
A great people and a strong. That people is not talking about actual people, man. It's talking about ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Thermal nuclear missiles, hypersonic nuclear missiles, supersonic nuclear missiles. That's what it's talking about. It's not talking about the people, man. It's talking about ICBM missiles, man. The arrows that's represented as the Most High Yahweh by Yahweh Shah's arsenal, man. Yeah, bro.
There have not been ever the like. Neither shall be any more after it.
There has not been as the like, neither shall be any more after it. It's not gonna be another calamity. It's not gonna be another great destruction that's gonna come upon America again, man. Why? Because Israel is gonna be in power, man. So this is like a one in a one-time thing, man. That's gonna bring total destruction upon this world, man. Esau's world, the so-called white man's world. Thermonuclear destruction, constantly fly from them chariots, man. Yeah, bro.
Even to the years of many generations.
Even to the years of many generations, man. You're not gonna hear nothing the like that's gonna happen in America, man. After many generations, man, you're gonna see that, you're gonna consider it. Hey, man, that was judgment on that wicked nation. But now there is prosperity and righteousness. There's gonna be no more wickedness, man. So it's not gonna happen again, man. Because where there's no sin, there's no, all right, slack it. Where there's no sin, there's no death, man. So therefore, the sons of men, the sons of the righteous are not going to sin. The sons of Israel are not going to sin no more. Why? Because the Most High is going to put His laws in our inward parts, man, which is our minds, man. And we're not going to go off and sin no more, man. Where there's no sin, there's no death, man. Yeah, bro.
A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
That's going into them nuclear missiles, because the fire behind them devoureth, man. That's that fire that's propelling the nuclear missile, man. Yeah, bro.
The land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
Hey, man, when that time comes, when that assembly of great nations, pursuant to Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, the 9th verse, shoot the missiles off, man. Before the missiles hit, America is going to be like the Garden of Eden, because you got certain parts of America, like in Maine, what's other lands? I'm saying like Maine, Nebraska, all these other countries that have mass land of wilderness and mass cattle, man. When you look at that, it's beautiful, man. On a higher level, it's beautiful, man. So it's gonna be like the Garden of Eden before the nuclear missiles hit, man. Mass greenery, vegetation, all kind of cattle. Read it again, Papa Kashan.
All right. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
Because, like I said, in Nebraska, in Wyoming, in other states, in the Midwest, it's beautiful sceneries of grass and trees for miles, man. So you got certain parts of the land of America that's still beautified, man. But guess what? When them nuclear missiles hit, man, all that shit gonna be devoured. Read?
And it's also showing that when them nuclear missiles detonate, it's showing that nuclear wind that's burning everything up. Because remember, it said the Garden of Eden and then a flame behind, right?
We're gonna try to get through this whole chapter.
A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
Yeah, come read.
The land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
Hey, before them nuclear missiles hit, the land is actually the Garden of Eden before them, man. Read.
And behind them a desolate wilderness.
Because once them missiles hit, it's gonna be a desolate wilderness, man. And you can't get around it, man. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man, for that, man. You can't get around that, man. Behind them is going to be a desolate wilderness. America is going to be a desolate wilderness, man. North, south, east, west. Desolate, man. Yeah, bro.
Yea, and nothing shall escape them.
And nothing shall escape them, man. The missiles are going to totally destroy everything in this path, man. You can't get around that, yeah, bro.
The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses.
The appearance of them is the appearance of horses. Horses represent power, man. And them nuclear missiles definitely have power, man. Because it's concentrated fire within the missiles, man. Within the warheads, yeah, bro.
And as horsemen, so shall they run.
And as horsemen, so shall they run. Because one nuclear missile can have 30 warheads, man. One ICBM missile can carry 30 warheads, man. Or 50 warheads, or 100 warheads, man. Depending on the capacity of the missile, how heavy the missile is, man. How big the missile is. Yeah, bro.
Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap.
Hey, man, it's talking about nuclear missiles. It's not talking about people. Those are nuclear missiles that's going to come upon America and destroy this land utterly, right along with the Israeli counterparts that call themselves Israeli, but they Khazars, man. They're going to be destroyed, man, utterly. Yeah, bro.
Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble.
Like the noise of a flaming fire that devours the stubble. America's going to be the stubble, and the flames of fire is going to devour this shit, man. This shithole that they call America. Yeah, bro.
As a strong people set in battle array.
As a strong people set in battle array, like I mentioned earlier, it's not a talk about a people, man. It's talking about thermonuclear missiles. Yeah. Get that through your head, man. That's going to be in battle array. That's going to destroy the land of America, certain parts of Great Britain, certain parts of Germany, certain parts of France, certain parts of Iran, certain parts of North Korea, China, Russia, India, Pakistan. That's why it says in Isaiah, the 24th chapter, the 19th verse, the earth is clean dissolved, the earth shall rule to and fro like a drunkard, man. What's going to make that happen? Thermonuclear destruction. Yeah, bro.
Before their face the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness.
Meaning being scared, being in fear. You understand? But the truth is the same, man. Yeah, bro.
They shall run like mighty men. Yeah. They shall climb the wall like men of war.
That's the missiles, man. Yeah. That's what it's talking about, the missiles, man. The thermonuclear destruction. Yeah, bro. Come. Yeah, bro.
And like men of war going past their nuclear defense systems. And they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks.
They shall march every one on their ways. They shall not break their ranks. Pursuant to 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, the 14th verse, man. But due for the sake of time, we're not going to get into that. We all know the scriptures. I came out there, that's new. Hey, man, study the scriptures, man. We put it out there for you. Yeah, bro.
Shalom. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
That's right, man. Hey, man. That's talking about the elect, man. You know?
Yeah.
You got more?
And remember when it said that you broke down when they don't break their ranks?
Yeah.
They're not going to be deflected?
That's right, man.
All right.
So what you got right now?
I'm on verse 9.
So what you got right now? So we have to probably do a continuation.
We'll do a continuation.
So it's going to be, where you stopped at? Where you
stopped right here at 8, at the end of 8 of Psalm 109.
All right, so what we going to do, let me see.
Right here, they shall run to and fro.
So we're going to do that, and we're going to stop at 10. Yeah, bro.
All right.
For the sake of time.
Joel 2 and 9. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb upon the horses. They shall climb upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief.
That's about nuclear missiles, man. Thermal, nuclear destruction, also concentrated fire from them chariots, man. So due to the sake of time, because we got to open up the other camp, there was a sideshow. And, hey, man, what we going to do, man, continue on. What chapter that was?
This is Joel, the 2nd chapter, verse 9. So we're going to start at 10 the next time, Lord will.
Come. So with that, we're going to say shalom. Shalom.